Sorry for being late, guys. My bad. I forgot to turn the tea kettle on, so I had to wait for the water to boil so I could make coffee. Hi! Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Welcome in, guys. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, guys. Hi. Bouncy. I do be bouncy. It does happen from time to time. Hello. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I'm a coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting. And I love working out, in case you can tell. Welcome, guys. Hi. The bounty? What do you mean the boonie? The boonie. Yeah. Hi, Bunny. How you doing today? Not bad. It's been a good couple of days, aside from crying from VCraft. Aside from crying over VCraft, I feel great. I'm slowly getting back into like my normal habits. I'm slowly getting back into normal diet, which is good, which hopefully means I can get into not my rushed workout routine and instead the full workout routine. Yeah. I found a hoodie that looks like your hair color. Oh, I do love pink. Pink is my favorite color. Coffee is life. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I've got this. Hi, guys. Glad to have you here. Yay, depression? No. It's not that bad. It's cathartic. You know, it's a cathartic cry. It's not a depression cry. Don't worry. No, it's been good. I've been busy. You know, I've been working on a lot of different projects, a lot of different things, a lot of different irons in the fire, as they say. Like Monday, this coming Monday, I'm gonna have another short stream, specifically so I can go voice act. So we'll probably do a Zatsu hangout stream on Monday as well. Maybe play some more Game Guesser, or we'll do Final Fantasy 14 on Monday. And working on voice acting stuff, because surprise, I have more voice acting stuff I have to do. Some more audio roleplay projects I got to work on. Some deliverables that I owe some people. Things like that. Rushed workout routine couldn't be that bad, right? No, it's not like, oh my god, it's bad, I hate it. It's more like it's not nearly as many sets as I would normally do. So it's rushed in the sense of I want to do more. And that's where I'm like, I wanted to do more. So, but yeah, so I've just had a lot of cool stuff that's been keeping me really busy. And I can probably talk about this now. I can be a little bit more forthcoming about some stuff. The Common Rider... Oh, the Twitch stream is still last night's. Thank you. Sorry. Let me change that real quick. My bad. Dig you. I thought I changed it. I did not. See what I mean about running around being busy? Let me change that. Just chatting. There we go. Should be changed now. There we go. Today's audio is so good. Thank you. Yeah, did you guys like today's audio roleplay? I feel like I tapped into some really good yandere energy from today's roleplay. So if you guys liked the roleplay, if you guys liked what you heard over on the voice acting channel, !VA in chat, let me know. Because I was really proud with what I was able to do. So if you liked it, let me know. Are we allowed to ask Royale questions? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I may not be in the Royale outfit at the moment, but tonight is going to be a VCraftEnchanted roleplay stream. So if you have questions about VCraft, things like that, please feel free to ask. Yeah. The MC has the survival instincts of a rubber ducky. True. Sir, good God, that roleplay, I had a lot of fun with it. Very convincing yandere. I'm glad, because I will say, the first one that Michaela and I did last year, because we did one for last October, and I was really disappointed in myself for how it did. because it did not live up to the expectations that I set for myself. And you guys know me, I'm really hard on myself. You know, Michaela will give me gold and I'll turn it into silver somehow, and I'll get really frustrated about that. Or in worst case scenario, I'll turn it into iron. You know, we go multiple steps back, and yeah, it is one of those things that I'm very hard on myself because I want things to do better, and I'm glad that this one seems to be doing better. So yeah. It made me wonder if it was directed at an actual VTuber. No, not at all. If anything, I adjusted some of the lines to be more recognizable because I know a lot of my audience is spillover from both these streams and from just general VTubing activities. So I wanted to make sure that I had vernacular in there that kind of matched up with the whole, oh, there's an Oshi, Kami Oshi, super chat, member. Not saying donations, not saying just tips or subs, getting into the root of it, Oof. Perfect, because despite all the lying, manipulation, etc., who would Royale consider his best friend out of everyone? Ooh. Ooh. Best friend? That's a tough one. I feel like it's got to be Roswell or Calvin, right? It's got to be Roswell or Calvin, because like Roswell, I think there was the most healing with. Like they have a relationship that I think is mending, and Calvin is the person that Royale spent the most amount of time with. So it's hard to say, because it's like, what's more important, the amount of time that I spent with someone or having that cathartic moment of we can start moving back to where we were or towards a better location. So that's a tough one. I might have to think about that. I don't think I have a good answer. Yeah. Speaking of audio roleplay, can I make a fan comic about the moment that I liked / made me laugh? Yeah, of course. Please do. That's awesome. You guys are crazy talented. That's awesome. What have I missed? Nothing. Just... Apple. That's a satisfying apple. That might be an 8. That might be an apple. That might be an apple 8. I think that's going to be an 8. I'm going to take another bite just to be safe. I haven't had an apple on stream in a minute, so I'm kind of like, savoring this, Let me just... I have the apple juice in my mouth. Yeah, I think I'm going to give this an 8. Apple indeed. You just have that thing on the ready? Yeah, it's on my desk. What do you mean? We legit forgot it was a thing? No, it must only be you, because everybody else was saying apple. That was a good crunch. That was a good one. Right? We got an apple. It's true. It's true. To be fair, we've had a lot of collab streams in recent memory. Like yesterday was a collab with Shia. Wednesday was... What did I do on Wednesday? What did I do on Wednesday? Wait, I don't remember. Oh, a Pokemon. I just forgot about Pokemon. I just forgot. I just totally forgot. My bad, guys. And then Tuesday was the recap stream. That's what I remember. Is this the best apple you've had in a while? I'd say so. I would absolutely say so. Because you know what they say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's probably why Doc and I couldn't be friends. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And of course, I've got my coffee. Gotta have your coffee. Have you guys had your coffee yet today? Guys, tell me about your day. Have you had that coffee? Did you have that apple? Are you? I think so. I don't think Doc and Royale had a bad relationship. Yeah, Pokemon Y. Pokemon Y. Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Too much caffeine, crashed hard. Why'd you have so much caffeine? Remember, you're not me. You don't have caffeine intolerance. Wait. Other way around. You don't have high caffeine tolerance. There we go. Scared my best friend. That sounds like a fun time. I've been working hard on the D&D campaign I'm starting next week. Let's go. Yeah, you mentioned it was Zelda themed. I'm excited to see it, Belmore. Hell yeah. Roy, how dare. I don't drink coffee, but I did go to a D&D club and it was awesome. That sounds like fun. I had my 2 cups today. Took it easy, which is nice. Hell yeah. We love that. I'm a barista. Yeah, but do you drink a lot of coffee or do you just serve it? I had a nice chai latte with vanilla sweet cream, cold foam, and pecan crunch topping. Did you get me one? Huh? Where's mine? What? Did you get me one? Did you get me one? I'll get you one? Okay. Redeemed. Redacted. Speedrunning a lab report? Thanks for asking. Oh my gosh. Also, what is with that name? Resident Zanny Auntie? That's crazy. Drank my coffee earlier. How'd you know? Hey! We'd love to hear it. Wanted to play D&D for years. You should jump in. Go find a local hobby shop. Find some people to play with. I'm sure there'll be tons of people that would want to help learn and educate you. Help learn you. Forgot that. Where's mine? Did you pay for it? That's what I thought. It's a bit, sure. No coffee, got rejected from a job I applied for, unfortunately, but playing 14 made up for it. Okay, I'm glad that the playing 14 made up for it. That's good. Very excited for the Zelda D&D. Yeah, that sounds dope. Absolutely. I might find out my drink from this afternoon. It's probably a good idea. That way you can get a new drink, right? Get yourself like a new drink. New drink. You know what I mean? New drink. I don't drink coffee, but I love tea. But it has to be cold. So you like iced tea. I also like tea. I've been getting more and more on the tea kick. I think just because I've been doing so much more voice acting and yapping that I've come away from some streams and my throat has been pretty rough. I think especially after VCraft, there were some times where like I felt my voice getting like hoarse. I was curious why so many people were like, I'd see them like chugging water. Like they'd say like 4 or 5 words, chug some water, 4 or 5 lines, chug some water, 4 or 5 lines, chug some water. And I was like, are they okay? And now I'm doing the same thing and I'm like, I get it now. I understand. A healthy question. Did you drink water? Yeah, I've even got some more water here. You can, that's my water. I always have water and coffee. The coffee is because I like it. And then the water is there for when I run out of coffee. It's a bummer, Mage. Screw that job. That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, all you did was scream. I did more than scream. Thank you very much. There's more to role-playing than just screaming. Yeah, tea helps. I think so. Yeah, I've got some throat comfort tea. It's very sweet, despite not having any sweetener or sugar in it. It's just naturally sweet. It's very surprising. Coffee gives me an upset stomach, so I'm trying to find a drink that doesn't upset it. Oh, I see. Makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. But yeah, guys, in case you didn't know, obviously today for a couple hours, we're going to be doing a bit of a Zatsu and hangout. There's going to be lots of fun yapping. Lots of, we're probably going to do some game guessing in a couple minutes too, because I feel like that's a good community thing. We can always kind of jump in and be silly with it, you know? Agreed, even though I don't like tea, legit does help with your throat. I guess it depends on the tea, because I like tea. It just depends on what it is. And I prefer coffee. Throat Comfort Tea comes in the clutch so often. It really does. But even then, sometimes water just comes in the clutch. Even just water is so good for helping. Coffee gives me headaches, so tea is always the way to go for me. Is it a caffeine thing, you think? Either way, you gotta do what works for you. So kudos for taking care of yourself. What's a Zatsu again? It just means talking, or just chatting, or vibing and thriving, potentially surviving. You know what I mean? I have a black cat coffee mug. It's so cute. Oh, I'm jealous of that. Mine is plain yellow, because my other one is dirty, so it's in the dishwasher. Water mixed with cranberry juice slaps. Oh, to tone it down a little. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. But yeah. So, aside from yapping and playing Game Guesser, we're doing something else today. Something I'm really excited for. I don't know if you guys saw the schedule or the fact that we had another waiting room aside from just this one. Aside from just this one. We have another waiting room aside from just this one. At around midnight, which is in about 2.5 hours, we're going to be jumping into Mage Arena with Vox, Calyx, Leo, Ruse, Mary, Nana, and Zeal. And that's going to be, we're going to be playing Mage Arena with them. So it's going to be Team Knights of Ours versus Team New Witchington, which I think will be really, really fun. A Cedric coffee mug. That would be so cute. Oh, I love that. That sounds amazing. Hello. Just wanted to say your model looks pretty. Okay, bye. Hey, well, thank you. Thank you, MX Echo Dreamer. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah. So that's what we'll be doing later. That's why I figured we would spend a couple hours just vibing, chatting, everything like that. So, hi, James. Yeah, the mayor. Yeah, Mayor Clifford Relexus, Mr. Zealand, Nabubu, and Lucas Moneyweather. Or Magic Weather. Or Mage Weather. I'm going to get my water bottle. No worries. Go get that water bottle. What team are you going to be on? Team Knights? Yeah, because I'm a Knight of Ours. Why wouldn't I be on Team Knights? Why wouldn't I be on Team Knights? What do you mean? It's 4v4. How am I? I'm vibing. Drinking some coffee. We're just hanging out, you know? I also started drawing again. Let's go! Hey, I always love it to hear when the Dusk Bunnies are getting up to old hobbies that maybe they had dropped for a little bit. It's really nice to hear that people are chasing their passions like that. Yippee! I might zoom in a little bit more. I kind of like being zoomed in. It's been like kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. It feels kind of cool to be like this close. I heard it was maid weather. Oh, is that the last one that he has? Because he's a maid. He does make a cute maid. It's true. Yippee, friends of VCraft Pog. Yeah, I know. I'm talking with a couple other people in the background. I don't want to say who and I don't want to say when. We are hoping to get some other stuff maybe planned for the future in terms of yapping about VCraft. But I don't want to make any promises and then have to cancel them. So that would be really unfortunate. Hi, Shadow Cat. Been a fan of yours for a while now, but it's my first time actually catching one of your streams. Well, hi. Welcome in. We're glad to have you. Not the booba zoom. What do you mean? What if I just wanted to see you closer? Am I not allowed to see you closer? What if I wanted to see all the more of my dusk bunnies? You can zoom. Okay, thank goodness. White Werewolf. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I'm a coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting, and I love working out, in case you couldn't tell. Welcome, guys. We're doing a bit of yapping. We're going to be playing Guess the Game in a little bit from now. Basically, where we see a game on screen, and you guys can try and help me guess the game. And then in like 2 hours or so, a couple hours, we're going to dive into some Mage Arena with the friends from VCraft. It's actually crazy. I know I talked about this during during VCraft itself, and then I think during the recap stream that I did, the 8-hour recap stream, because that was a lot. I spent so much time with people that I'd never spent time with before. So like Roscoe and Lucy were two people that I wanted to spend more time with, and I'm glad I got to, because outside of like massive collabs, I've never really gotten to spend time with them. And then first time like anything with Leo, Vox, Zeal, Calyx, Nana, a lot of people that it was just straight up my first time spending time with. And then of course, getting to spend time with friends that I was already close with, like Ruse and Haka, and Fifi as, you know, Bonnie. So also really good stuff. I do wish that Bonnie got to play longer, because I feel like once we finally hit it off on day 4, I was like, yes, a flexing friend. They're leaving. No! See if you can get it before me. We'll try. We'll have some fun with it. When watching, listening to your audio with Egg, the part where you said you could walk out of the room, I can imagine you leaving still tied to the chair and Egg yelling, my chair! My chair! No! I would never steal someone's chair like that. But yeah, it's been really fun to keep in contact with people from VCraft, because so many of these people I feel close to now, which feels weird, because I guess it's just because like when you spend 2 weeks with people, it gets you form bonds even if you're playing a character. Absolutely loved Boog. Oh my god, Boog was amazing. Maya and I have definitely been like raiding back and forth into each other a lot recently too. So very, very fortunate to know them and call them a friend. So get up from the chair and leave an egg. Like, roll my chair. Yeah, definitely that. But yeah, it's not stealing if you're tied to the chair. I agree. I concur. But yeah, I think Mage Arena tonight is going to be really fun, because as far as I know, we're all playing in character. So there's going to be some really interesting stuff. I probably will not try and bring as much angst. Probably not try and bring as much angst as I normally would. You know? Because like if I brought angst and depression with me, might not be fun for everybody. Because that's not the point. This isn't a VCraft stream. This is we're playing Mage Arena, you know? Hi, John. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Happy October. Best wishes and regards. Hey, to you too. Welcome in. Hope you have a nice cup of coffee waiting for you. I'm gonna sip some more. This is VCraft 5 years later. It'll be so funny if we eventually get to that point where we're like still talking about it. Like we're talking about it up into the point where we get another season or another instance of VCraft something. I don't know if there's going to be another season. I don't know if we're going to do a different like mod pack. I would really like that though. I know some people were hoping it would be Zomboid, which I think would be really cool, because I really like Zomboid. You guys have seen me playing Zomboid. You guys know me. In an alternate universe, it will be a VCraft one. That'd be funny. In an alternate universe. True. Angst is fun. I mean, angst can be fun, but I think the important thing to know is you can't force your role play on other people. Like I have the character that I want to play. You know, I was playing Royale, and I had this really, really traumatic backstory worked out that I never got to talk about, but I still played to that backstory. And despite never being able to talk about it, I was still able to play around it. VCraft 5 years later, it's now modern times. That would be insane. Can you imagine? Because so many people were isekai'd into New Witchington. Can you imagine if instead we made it a modern setting? Instead of like still keep magic, but it's modern. That would be crazy. Did I just lose tracking? I may have just lost tracking. I think I lost tracking. I did in fact lose tracking. Okay, let's reset that. There we go. So it'd be really cool if it was like a modern day VCraft. I think it would be awesome. He got nervous and lost his glasses. Apparently
The
so.
parallels between
Well, hi,
Lucas
Fairy.
and Vitruvius. One wanted to use magic as a tool to heal and flourish.
Well,
Vitruvius saw it as a force of destruction.
So yes and no. I don't think Vitruvius necessarily saw magic as a tool for or a force of destruction. It was more so what his father had instilled in him. If anything, Vitruvius didn't see magic as a lot. Like, I would imagine Vitruvius didn't have many opinions of magic himself that weren't his father's, or that weren't grossly warped by his father's. And in terms of Lucas originally wanted to spread capitalism in New Witchington, and then I think was probably met with rivalry with Mr. Breadwinner, and then decided to try and learn magic to combat Vitruvius as Vitruvius started causing more problems. And then when Lucas accidentally blew up the entrance to Miss Eileen's tavern, decided then to switch into healing the land and restoring things and stuff like that. And they both had to go on their own arc. So yeah, but thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Reverse isekai time. I think that would be dope. I would love a zombie apocalypse situation. It would make roleplay really cool, but I think the thing I'd be worried about is, like, how many lives do we get? Do we get one life? Because if so, then it makes the game significantly more scary. It makes the game way harder and scarier and promotes people being in groups, but it's also, like, way more punishing. You know, it's way more punishing if someone gets bit, especially early. You know, imagine, like, we're trying to, like, find a place to, like, shore up. You know, we're trying to make, like, a home base type situation, and someone gets bit in the first, like, 10 minutes. Like, do they get a mulligan? What happens? Can I draw Egg yelling my chair? Yeah, go have fun with it. Of course. If we did a VCraft sequel, I wouldn't want it to be in Zomboid. I'd want to see new characters there. Oh, no. So I think just saying sequel isn't, like, we don't mean, like, part 2. I'm pretty sure the majority of us are done with our characters in some regards, because at least for Royale, even though he didn't have a good ending, he had an ending. So I'm kind of like, I'm okay with being done with it. And I think Vox feels the same about Vitruvius. I think Calyx feels the same about Calvin. I'm sure plenty of characters and people feel the same about their characters. I'm sure Zeal feels the same about Mr. Zealand. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, TLDR Soma. Gay icon raid. Am I a gay icon or are you a gay icon? Either way, thanks so much. Welcome, guys. Hi. Hi. I hope you're doing fantastic. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Why not both? I guess we could both be. It's true. I do like men. I have been known to like men. But welcome in, everybody. My name is Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I am a coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting, and I absolutely love working out, in case you couldn't tell. Welcome, guys. We're just yapping a bit. We're talking about VCraftEnchanted a little bit more, because later tonight, we're going to be in a big collab with a couple other people, where we are playing in character. We're playing Mage Arena. That's going to be fun. But for now, we're yapping, and we're probably going to be playing some Game Guesser in just a couple minutes, in which you guys can help me guess the game. It'll be really fun. Men, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that actually reminds me. Hello from YouTube Raiders. There you go. I'd love it to be a cyberpunk world. Oh, yeah. So we talked about that before. I think it being a cyberpunk world could be really cool. I wanted something Shadowrun inspired, where it's cyberpunk, but there's magic in it, because then we can keep the magic system and things like that while also having a cyber futuristic setting. I think that could be cool, but I don't know to what capacity that would work in a Minecraft mod. I think that'll be a little difficult. So, hi Lila, welcome. Hi. Yap, my favorite thing. I've been getting more and more fond of it recently. I think part of it is I used to have a really hard time slowing down my speech. But I feel like I've gotten better at it recently. like speaking a little bit slower and having a little bit more relaxation in the voice. Because when I speak too fast or too excited, my voice hikes a lot. I get like up there in like my head voice screaming, you know? Yes, in all things we say gay men. Very true, very true. Hi, Tokuni. Welcome in, hi. That's my worst thing for auditions and scripts. Oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, the speed is definitely... Maya, hi! We were just talking about you a few minutes ago. Maya must have had their ears burning. Absolutely. They had their ears burning. Their ears burning. I love the pink and purple star on your collar. It's really cool, and I just wanted to point that out. Oh, thank you. Hey, that's really kind of you. Thank you for saying so. You guys are so sweet. What the heck? Excited for the collab? Me too. Because I haven't spent any time with anyone from VCraft yet, like off stream. So I'm very excited to kind of sit down and relax with everybody. Well, I guess it's not going to be so much a sit down and relax as much as it is the rest of the nights are going to carry me to victory because Royale does not know magic. What happened in the music? It's still there. It's just quiet. I turned it down by a good amount because I realized like the last couple of times, like it was grossly overpowering everything. So I wanted to turn it down. So. Tell her we love her. Boog. YouTube chat loves you. Yippee! Very late to stream. What did I miss? Yeah, only yapping. Just yapping. Yippee hi. Yay! And since we're doing a VCraft related stream after we do a bunch of yapping, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, curiosities that you want to know, I'll open the floor again if you guys want to know anything else. Because I know we had a big 8-hour stream where I kind of went into the backstory of everything, you know, and I'm sure there were some questions that I didn't get to answer, but I figured I'd open the floor again if you guys want to know anything. Can't wait for Vitruvius to get smacked by the British debuff. What's the British debuff? Isn't it a British buff? I thought that makes him hotter. I thought it made him hotter. The floor was open. Well, it's more open now. Yes, the apple's an 8 tonight. Hold on. Apple. No, this is a Cosmic Crisp. Cosmic Crisp. I don't like Granny Smiths for just eating. I like them for baking, though. Roy did know magic, right? Wasn't he trying to use magic when... Oh, when Rhymesween Rhymeka was still cursed? No, that was like... that was the beginner tome that we all started with that like immediately breaks a block in front of you. And I like got excited in character because I was like, whoa, I didn't know I could do magic. And that's kind of what that was. So solid crunch. Yay. Yeah, donate to new computer for baking streams. True. Exclamation point thrown in chat for more hand cam streams. Cosmic Crisp coming in the clutch. True. It's been the most consistent. Out of curiosity, have you already been considering what would you do in continuation or a spin-off of VCraft, Roy? Thanks. I think I would leave Royale to his own story. I don't think I would replay Royale unless like a bunch of other people are replaying characters, unless like that was the point. Like if we were bringing back our characters, then I might bring him back. But I think unless everyone else is doing it, Royale would be, that's it. His story is over. But in terms of like what else to do, I don't know. I feel like that'd be really hard. I really, really liked how the story went this time. I was very impressed with how everything went together, and I intentionally played a very simplistic character from the get-go that was pretty much a blank slate aside from the backstory. And I really like that notion. And I think it's important to play characters that are flexible. I was actually talking with Nami about this, who played oh my gosh, I always remember it as late. I'm just gonna say Nami. Lady Nami. But Nami and I were talking about this from a role player's perspective of saying, when you role play and you're with so many other people, because like I think at times we were in like the low 40s to like upper 40s of like maximum players that were playing at a time for VCraft, which is crazy. That is a huge amount of people to play around. It is a huge amount of people to role play with. It's insane. The number one tip that we were thinking of to have is flexibility. And you can have kind of rules and settings for yourself that you have to follow through, but like don't be rigid with them. You know, like I said, my thing was I wanted to be a hero, and my backstory was incredibly tragic, but only formed in my my quirks and my negativities and my character flaws and things like that. Everything else, I left it blank so that I could experience it and develop as a character. I think Calyx talked about it too, that he left Calvin very blank in that sense. And it was all of his character development was very much circumstance of surroundings and roleplay. And that's the best way to play. Because I do know there were a few people that were maybe sad that they stuck themselves in buildings or working on specific things that they didn't end up finishing, or maybe felt like they couldn't go join other people because they were always working on things. And I think having the flexibility to not just do that, but then to do other things when needed is very important, and it helps you feel like you are participating more. I loved your latest ASMR. I hope you left coffee there for us. Oh, of course. Anything for you, my dears. Anything for you. Can you put some Baileys in my coffee? That'll cost you extra, but we'll see what we can do, all right? I have to say the Yandere ASMR is incredible, fantastic, marvelous, exquisite. Well, thank you. Wow. Magic that breaks blocks in a block world sounds like hands, but less steps. Yeah, but it's like it breaks it immediately from one cast. That was the difference. It's funny how much L's character influenced the story, even though he started out just to troll. Yeah, I mean, you never know what your character is going to develop from, you know? A big part of Royale's was that he had validation issues and abandonment issues, and it's why he wanted to be a hero. And it's why he wanted to seek out doing quests, and it's why he was so boastful and so loud and so trusting of others, because he figured that that was something that a hero should be. And unfortunately, repeating the cycle of abuse that he dealt with in his life, it led him in the path that he did. But in the same way, he's also a blank slate, as many characters were, because we all needed to be ready to react to what other people were doing. You know, a lot of the time you are, as a role player, reacting instead of causing direct things to happen. And you can cause direct things to happen from time to time, but reacting is your number one thing. Absolutely. I feel like if they do that, it allows you to move and adapt with the character. Yeah, the flexibility, absolutely. 100%. I cast Diamond Pickaxe. You got the diamonds for that? I didn't know you were flush with cash like that. Royale's story had me in tears. I'm glad. I think it was a very realistic, very saddening story, you know? And he's not the smartest character, but he is one of the most human, because he makes mistakes and he does things that don't make sense, because humans are flawed and don't make sense. But that was the fun part of it. Do you think that it would be better for longer term, or do you think it was about right at 2 weeks? Ooh, I think I like 2 weeks, maybe one more day, maybe actually 2 weeks rather than 13 days. But I think that is the sweet spot. Yes. And I say that because when it comes to these types of events that are so roleplay heavy, that are so story heavy, that are so built on people engaging with one another, you need to have a time limit to it. You know, D&D, it's the D&D session that you have. You know, you have 3, 4, 5 hours to make these decisions and go each week after week after week, you know? And VCraft having the time cap, I think, incentivized people more to be on. I think one more day would have been nice so we could have punished the wrongdoers, but my baby jail did the job, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, first of all, that jail was amazing, Maya. I love that jail. I'm so curious what I would have done with an extra day, because like the problem is that we ended on day 12 basically. Like we had day 12 as the end of the majority of people's stories, and then day 13 was kind of the OVA episode where we did like the victory lap around the server. And I really liked that. I loved having day 13 as like our recap day, as a chance to spend time with people, to reminisce over the past 2 weeks, things like that. Takes a lot of emotional toll, that too. But I think having one more day and pushing out maybe the final battle that Vitruvius and the townsfolk, or Calvin, Leo, Roswell, myself, and Elle had, or Lament had, would probably be for the best. And I say myself because I just wanted to include myself in that. I didn't actually. It's so funny. I've seen so many clips of it recently. People don't realize that I was invisible in the trees watching. If they started it again, no. I think VCraft is done. VCraft is done. Day 14, Victory Lap 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, it's an invite-only server. Yeah, I think one extra day would have been nice. Yeah, those last couple of days feel like they went by so fast. I don't know if you felt the same, Maya, but like day 12, well, day 11 and day 12 both felt like they went by like that. You know, I was blinking and all of a sudden hours were passing. And I did a 12-hour stream on day 11. The last 2 days zoomed for sure. Yeah, it was insane. I think that's why having an extra day maybe would have helped. I think we could have ironed out a couple more things. I mean, like, I'm biased in the sense of I would have liked to have another day as part of the Knights of Ours, because it's like, while I do like the whole like haha like Royale was forgotten again, it does suck that immediately as I joined, Calvin is then dealing with the Malum amnesia plot. Lament is revealed as, you know, this amnesic killer, or amnesic inducing killer. You know, Vitruvius is going to be fighting the town, and I didn't get to spend time with them, I think, in the capacity that I wished I could have. I think having that extra day for me, if I'm being selfish, I would have liked to have that day where I genuinely got to spend time with them, especially Calvin, because we had so many unresolved conversations. You know, the last 2 times that Calvin and I spoke with each other, when we saw each other at Rendezvous, that was a bad conversation, and I promised to be on his side for taking down Lament, but it was painful. That was a painful conversation. And then literally the last time that I talked to Calvin in character, it was not good. It basically killed their relationship, you know? And I wish it could have ended differently. I wish it could have been better. And I know Calyx and I have talked out of character about it, that I was going to crash out at Calvin instead of Roswell, but Calvin literally hit me with the line of, I have to go and you're not invited, kind of thing. So that makes sense. Have more time for ours, homies, because they have their own personal plots too. Yeah, I feel like I think I mentioned this to you, Maya, and I've mentioned this during my big recap stream, but not a single person asked about Royale's backstory. And I later found out, well, I mean, by listening to Calvin's recaps and such, I already knew that Vitruvius and Royale were very similar in their backstories, you know? But I didn't know that until Vitruvius told Royale his backstory. And that was part of the reason why Royale was trying to, you know, be so close to him, because he saw a lot of himself in Vitruvius. Mostly in upbringing, not in magical prowess, of course. Royale's a fucking idiot. Yeah, VCraft was an event that lasted 13 days. We played the mod pack Cottage Witch, so it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of good times. Yeah, and there's a ton of different VODs and perspectives to watch from. So, but yeah, it was good times. As a first-time event, it was incredible, but I agree. Have 2 full weeks would be a great idea for the next journey. I agree. He isn't an idiot. He's just a muscle brain. I mean, both could be accurate. Both can be true. Hi, Red Dragon. Welcome in. Oh, I feel like I'm getting congested. Ugh. What was Royale's backstory? I think I missed that part of the stream when you went over it. Yeah. And Maya, if you're still here, I don't know if I told you this yet either, because I didn't include it in the type up, because it wasn't what happened in roleplay, so I just didn't mention it. Royale's backstory, as I explained it, and this is all I wrote for it, because I wrote it down before we started, so I'd have a clear, consistent, these are my character flaws and quirks. Royale comes from his father is a famous knight who retired after being injured in battle, and he decided to settle down and have a kid. Obviously, that's Royale, with the love of his life. And when in childbirth, Royale's mother passed away, and unfortunately, Royale's father did not see this as an accident. He didn't see it as, you know, a terrible, woeful experience, but instead he blamed Royale for his mother's death. So he was incredibly cruel to him. He was incredibly harsh to him. He expected way more than was reasonable for someone of his age, for someone of his capabilities. You know, growing up without a mother, it was incredibly difficult. But it's why Royale has such abandonment issues, and why he has such a need and drive to prove himself for validation. And it's why he wanted to be a hero, because in his eyes, if he was a great hero, maybe his father would accept him, or there could have been, like, it's the broken logic train of, maybe if I was better, then my mom wouldn't have died, even though he wasn't even born yet. So clearly it's not his fault. But it's from what I've been told, a very similar logic train to Vitruvius. And that's when Vitruvius told me his backstory, I was like, damn. Like, in character, I was like, damn. Vitruvius and Royale are actually really similar. I didn't realize this was going to play out like this, but we just never got to talk about my side of things. So it was a damn shame. And that's why Royale went to Vitruvius in the end, because he saw a lot of himself in Vitruvius, and a lot of the same struggles that he had with the people around him. You know, Calvin ended up having abandonment issues and validation issues with his mother as well. So I don't know if Leo had the same feeling, because it sounded like he was just trying to get back to his home. But there's definitely that camaraderie in misery and shared experience between Calvin and Vitruvius. What was the injury? Arrow to the knee? I don't think I ever described it. I probably would have made it like a stab to the abdomen or something that made it difficult for him to do most physical things. Oh, Royale, honey, poor thing, needs so much love and support. Yeah, it's he needs a lot of therapy. An arrow to the carrot? That's crazy. What a wild statement. There's a carrot to the knee. There you go. Would you ever do another roleplay series? Ooh. I mean, yeah. I would absolutely do another roleplay series. Good question, Harleen. It just depends on what. I think a lot of us have said this already, but like we would jump in a heartbeat to come do a season 2 or a part 2 or just another VCraft Maybe not enchanted, but whatever you could say, whatever it would be named. But I think the majority of us don't want to do a continuation of our character stories. I think L2OOC said he joined to see what would happen and tried to find a reason along the way, but also the brother thing. Oh, with L and Lament. Yeah, there was definitely that as part of it. I mean, like, knowing that Lament was like the big villain and having Vitruvius be the only person that would listen about that is like, that's obviously a reason. It's just, I was like, man, Calvin has mommy issues, Vitruvius and Royale have daddy issues, and and Leo was just like, man, fuck this Lament guy, which is totally a valid reason. It was just funny. We have mommy and daddy issues on the Knights of ours. But yeah, I would do another role play in a heartbeat. I have no idea who I would play. I have no idea how it would play out. I don't know any of that. I have no idea how any of it would play out, nor another character that I would play. I'd probably, obviously I wouldn't play a hero. I wouldn't have the same backstory. I wouldn't have, I'd probably dip my toes into magic, you know? I'd probably use a different style of voice, you know? Do something. The whole group needs therapy. I agree. I agree. I greatly, strongly, hugely concur that all of us need therapy. Would Royale ever seek it out? No. Hell no. Because if he needs therapy, he sees himself as weak, which is not true. But honestly, it would be amazing to see a spiritual sequel to VCraft. It'd be perfect. Hopefully it will be able to happen. I mean, VCraftEnchanted was kind of a sequel to Mage Enchanted in a way, like with Vitruvius II and this different incarnation of Willerton, you know? But I don't know which other characters came over from it. I don't think I was super familiar aside from Vitruvius. I think it would be interesting if it's the same world and we could kind of point to these previous characters. That could be interesting. But then it's also dangerous because if other people start like headcanoning things of your, if they're like, I remember Royale, he killed my mother, and it's like, no, he would no, I wouldn't do that. Like, huh? Like it gets tricky when you do it like that, because then it's like, am I the only person that has access to my own character, and then it feels limited, and then it's, why am I even relating to this character when I could just make a brand new one to fit in the world better? It's complicated. So Vanta did too. He just wasn't playing much. Yeah, I got that. Real has the voices in his head to help him. That's true. It's true. You guys are right here. And Lou, how much did I miss? We've just been yapping. What's up, Umineko? If you got to choose what roleplay topic next, hypothetically roleplay would be, i.e. steampunk, modern, and other fantasy, what would you choose? I think I've said this a couple times. I would do like a Shadowrun style, where it's like cyberpunk, but with magic in it. Because I think it's just a really cool setting to have the world in a flux and at opposite ends of each other, because there's the technological advancements that you see in cybernetics and machinery and things like that, and then there's the ancient lost ways of magics and incantations, and it's interesting to see those two sides clash or sometimes combine, which is unlikely. Yeah. Hi, Tomaro. Welcome in. Hi. Yeah, but I think that's what I would pick. That would be the direction that I'd go in. Yeah, Royale would never. I would never do that. Now, I would definitely cast Fireball, but that's a different story. That's a different story for sure. Sounds like an interesting idea for RP. I agree. I think it would be cool. I don't think it would work in Minecraft because the cyberpunk aesthetic, I think, only fits into a game that has that aesthetic already there. Minecraft, I think we'd have to build too much or have too much already established, and crafting and mining would probably not work the same. So I don't think it would ever work. I would probably just stick in the fantasy setting. Like, fantasy setting just works so much better for Minecraft, you know? Tech wizards, I do like that. Technology versus magic is always an interesting trope. It can go many ways and can be good overarching conflict. I agree. I mean, look how much freaking what's his name? Christopher Mark Zuckerberg and Vitruvius were at opposite ends. You know, Zaddy had so many cool technological creations. Imp literally made an amusement park, and then Vitruvius and Zealand and Utah and a couple others were like insanely powerful with magic, you know, like fantasy role playing. How attached to Royale are you? OC, i.e., you just yap about your OC, like what kind of family would have, how tall they are, or throwaway character. I mean, Royale definitely has a soft spot in my heart, and I'll never forget him. I think it's partially because, you know, it just happened. You know, VCraft just ended. You know, it's not like this is a month down the line. So I don't think I would say that they're a throwaway character. I think that's a little bit harsh. But I'm definitely not like, oh yeah, Royale would go on to have, you know, this many family members and this, that, and the third. I like it more open-ended than that. I don't like defining things. I don't think I would need to define anything. I liked what Vox picked for Vitruvius, and I kind of lean into that mentality of the ending where Vitruvius and the Knights of Ars, and I believe Nabubu, all kind of like leave-ish New Witchington and try to be a family together kind of thing. If I understood that correctly, though. So that's something that I really enjoyed, because it felt like even though Royale didn't necessarily have the best ending, it doesn't have to end there and things could get better. So I did like that notion, especially because Royale's like, you guys didn't abandon me, thank God. Oh, thank God. You know. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Hellrise, hi. Thank you again. Would you do an ASMR RP using Royale? I think I did talk about this. I think the only way I would is if it was not a role play, but an audio drama instead. And I say that because... I say that because I don't know how a listener would fit into the VCraft world without just being like, oh, what are you doing here? Like, where did you come from? Like, just inserting a blank slate character after all of the events of VCraft feels weird. And especially like, or if you're making one up to kind of fit in there, it's kind of like, well, they weren't there during everything that happened that's pivotal to all of the characters, you know? Oh, I think Lucky was part of that as well. I think you're correct. I have to go back and listen. The Death Train was fun. I really enjoyed that. This is just an idea, but it would be interesting making another VCraftEnchanted roleplay. But the plot twist is that every player has to play the opposite role of his original character, like an alternate universe, upside down world, you know? I mean... I don't know. I think that's hard because I don't think roles were that black and white. Like in the realm of Royale, what would you do? Someone that wants to be a villain but ends up the hero? How do I play that? How do I explore that? How do I actively explore being a villain willingly? You know? Because Royale's journey was opposite. He wanted to be a hero, but he became a villain. You know? He wanted love and friends and family and validation, and it didn't come to that. Sometimes you also don't like being certain archetypes. True. The trial was confusing as hell, but also fun. Yeah, I agree with that. Would you make your own audio drama for Royale? I mean, again, it's the same thing. I think the only way I would do it is if I had another person from VCraft to have the audio drama with. But even then, it's tricky. Because, like, who would I have an audio drama with? Lucky, Roswell, Vitruvius, Leo, and Calvin. Those are probably the only people that I would have an audio drama with. And even then, what's the conversation going to be? If it's with Calvin or Vitruvius, it's probably not going to be pretty. There's probably going to be some crashing out. There's probably going to be crying. There's probably going to be reverse comfort themes. And that doesn't feel fair to the other person. If it's Lucky and or Roswell, I feel like they had good messages with each other at the end. I don't know what they would need to say in addition. So that'd be great though. Maybe I'll talk to them. I'll see if they're interested in something like that. But I also don't think it would do well as an audio role play or an audio drama. I've been trying to shy away from the drama stuff again. What about Sunny? I feel like that could be like an interesting adventure, but I don't know if it would necessarily advance either of their stories. It would probably just be like a one shot, like, hey, like, Sheriff Sunny, whoa there, I'm the sheriff. Like, it'd be just an adventure, and maybe they'd find the listener and try and help them get home, or, you know, they catch them in the act of doing a crime or something like that. But it's hard. Moving or messing with any of those stories in any capacity is such a dangerous play. Do you mind if I suggest something? Yeah, go for it. Hit me. Or Royale about to set off to VCraft and hinting things. Oh, like a prequel? I don't hate that. But again, this is like, remember, this is like self-fulfilling. That would be for me. Before anything starts. Yeah, that would be for me. And I don't I don't think that kind of thing would perform super well, unfortunately. I think it would be fun to maybe just talk about it and discuss. But writing something like that, I think, would be very different. And it would be very much, that would be for me and like the people that like VCraft. What about the people that don't like VCraft or don't know anything about it? What about the people that just watch me for audio roleplay or ASMR or things like that? I'd love a hero prequel. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool, but it would also be depressing as hell. He leaves Flexington. He has a fight with his dad. Kills his dad. That'd be a crazy plot twist. Blacked it out because the trauma was too much. See, I would just go dark. That's my problem. Oh my god, I think my tracking broke again. It's the glasses. I don't know when the glasses is breaking my tracking. Weird. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Went too dark. The tracking couldn't handle it. That's definitely what it was. It's definitely what it was. All right. Well, but still, the VCraft itself enough for me, honestly. It's a pretty crazy story. Did you catch everything, Joe? Because there's some pretty insane stuff with it. There's some pretty crazy wild rides with it. I'm very thankful for the experience that I got to have. Oh, I think I saw people talking about it on Twitter. This is something else that I wanted to say. I think there were a few people that maybe misconstrued something that I said, and then I think I saw somebody actually 100% get what I was saying. I mentioned very early on in some of my conversations about VCraft, and then I thought that potentially Royale saw a romantic interest in Calvin. And yes, that was very true in the beginning, which is why he was, you know, flirting openly. But like, that was just being fun. You know, that was being fun. That was being silly. That was having a good time and seeing how Calvin as a character would respond to these advances. And yes, sometimes it was fun to just tease him and see how he would react, because some of the flustered responses were very fun and they were very cute. But because Royale also kind of thought that he was starting to find attraction in Malum, he was like, let's just be friends instead. And I 100% agree with what a lot of people were saying on Twitter. Roleplay does not need romance. You don't need romance. You don't have to look for, you know, a significant other in these types of roleplays. You don't have to have somebody like that. And if anything, I think Royale's and Calvin's relationship was more interesting because of that. Or Calvin and Malum's relationship is more interesting because of that. It's always a roleplay thing, and I'll always say that. I will put out feelers. I will see how people feel about moving in a certain direction in a roleplay story, and if I feel for even a split second that maybe they don't feel the same, or they are pushing back even slightly, then I immediately back off. And Calvin in character, I felt that from. So I was like, okay, friends it is. And I pursued friendship with him, and I think it was a way, way more interesting story. Because if it wasn't that way, Real and Calvin's relationship could have been very different. You know? I think it would have been cool to pursue a romantic thing with Calvin. I think it would have been cool to pursue something romantic with anybody. But I think it worked out better that they were friends. And I do not regret that decision of backing off when I saw their relationship with Malum. So I saw people talking about it on Twitter, and I thought it was worth maybe mentioning. Yeah, you made me cry. Everyone has a thing, and a play is a play. It's supposed to be fun in the end. True. Romance is like the whipped cream on ice cream. It's nice, but not necessary. The main thing or necessary. Yeah. And that's I wanted people to make sure about that, because I think it was added to the TV tropes, like as a did you know? And it was like the fact that I said Real thought Calvin could be a romantic partner. That's not like a story thing. That does not matter. I flirted with him a couple times. You know what I mean? That wasn't the crux of my relationship with Calvin in character. The crux of it is with the fact that he kept lying to Royale, you know, and he kept begging him, basically, without saying it, to stop lying to him and to see him as somebody that he could trust. And it never came to that. It was sad. So it was better that it played out not romantic. It was more interesting. It was more fun. Hi, Ruli. Welcome in. Hi. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. People out there be thirsting. I mean, it's fun. I definitely had fun with the flirtatious encounters that I had with Calvin, you know, and in character with Calyx. It was really, really fun. Especially the times where, like, I would say something like off the cuff just to see how he would respond. Like when we were farming for various drops for his book to be stronger. And like I think I was starting to say, man, I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him go, because it was just, you know, it was just a joke. But then he turned around and it made it like a really special, funny moment. Hi, Jenna. Welcome in. Hi. Hi, Lastiel. Welcome. Got lots of people coming in. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We've just been yapping, talking about more VCraft stuff, you know. Still love the cute self clip. That was a feeler. So that's what I'm talking about. When I feel like I'm having a good encounter with somebody, that I feel like our characters have a good amount of chemistry, and then I'm like, okay, I kind of like the vibes you're putting down. Let me put out a feeler. And I did that to see how Calyx would react as Calvin in character, which was very fun. Hellrise, thank you again. Thank you for another gifted. Arigato. Yeah, the cute self clip is one of my favorites. It's so funny because I have 6 big encounters with Calvin, in my opinion. Six that really like cement what I think he and Real were, which is the cute self clip, the hate to see you leave, love to watch you go clip, the first time that they were in the monastery together, where they just didn't say anything because they were on the same wavelength. They knew. The leaving the monastery the next day, where Royale called out Calvin for lying to him, saying, you know, I'm not a fool. The 5th one, when Calvin says that he's going to kill Elle or kill Lament. And then the last encounter that they had, which was not a good conversation. And all of those are very different, because like it starts out very flirty, and then it gets into, okay, you know, like it's settling into something else. It's settling into friendship, and then settling into conversation of real things, and then things are hot and heavy in the bad way, because their life is so tragic at this point, and then it ended in tragedy. So it was a fun moment. Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff. Anything for my favorite Twitch person? Wow, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. The lack of romance between Malum and Calvin also made the fact that everyone thought they were fiancés even funnier. I never assumed that they were engaged. I just assumed that there was something between them. Now, I never got to learn about this purely right. I think why I made that conscious decision is because I talked to Malum once or twice in character, and I think there were conversations that he had mentioned Calvin, and that Calvin was supplying things for him, and I was like, And then I think I heard more things in passing in character that I was like, okay, I'll back off. Love the short and sweet moments, and friendship route is probably the one of the best things that could have gone down. I think so too. I think it's important. I think it's important as a role player to know how to maneuver those avenues, because, like we were saying, I mean, Kalik said this too. Not everything needs to end in romance, and people that force it, it's kind of frustrating. It's kind of weird. There are people that like angsty stories, and after your recap of the whole thing, it was like perfect angst. Thank you. I worked really hard to play into that because, like I said, because no one knew Royale's backstory, I had to just play it on his emotions and his reasoning for doing things, which is kind of crazy. I was going to tell you I'm just about to finish my spin sword for Samurai. Ooh. Turned out excellent. It's awesome, and I think one of the best props I've ever made. Let's go. Can't wait to see it. That's awesome, Red Dragon. Hell yeah. I like the romance detail in the sense it makes very clear that Royale wants a connect. Yes, so that's the thing. See, and that is why I played it up so much, because he wanted someone to feel that way about him. He wanted to feel connection with someone else where he felt like he belonged with or to someone else, you know? And when he felt like it wasn't working, he backed off because he would rather inconvenience himself than inconvenience someone else, you know? That's like, again, it's part of the character. So I like that romance was very deeply hidden in Royale's POV. I mean, it's like I just said, I think it was less of romance and more of connection. If anything, even if they did go down the romance route, I have no way of knowing if it actually would have worked out. Who knows? Maybe, you know, Royale joins the Knights of Ours, finds out that, you know, Calvin's been lying to him the whole time and breaks up with him on the spot. When Roy crashed out at Roswell, did he have a mental breakdown? Yeah, I mean, he reached the crux or the end of his stick. You know, he reached the end of his rope. He didn't know where else to go. He didn't know what else to do. He had joined Vitruvius because he believed in that sense of justice and wanted to feel like he belonged. But then when he was forgotten by Vitruvius, Leo, and Calvin, and Roswell to an extent, that day earlier, and then all of the townfolk also forgot him in a number of things. It was heartbreaking. So he literally was like, I have spent the past like 2 weeks here, and not a single person knows a single thing about me except my name and where I'm from. And it was very much a realization moment of, holy shit, I'm even more alone than when I first came here. And that's why he crashed out so hard, because he needed someone to understand just how hurt he was. And I think I said this during the recap stream. Roswell was very close to not saying the right thing. Like, if he said one more bad thing, Royale probably would have left. I would have left New Witchington. It was very close. Because like in my head, I was like processing the emotions of the character, but also like, ooh, that wasn't a good thing to say. Ooh, that wasn't a good thing to say. And that's like why I snapped back with some of the lines that I did, like Roswell saying like, you know, don't be a hero for you, be a hero for them. And I was like, where's my hero? Because I didn't want to hear about being a hero for other people. That's not, you know, it's not what I was talking about. And that's why I had some of those snap back moments. So, Royale was so real for Crash Night. Yeah, it was a fun time. I really liked it. Roy, hi. What's up? Iriana. Hello. That feeling of emptiness. Yeah, and that's probably what he wanted from Calvin. But when he realized Calvin might not be able to provide it for him in a romantic sense, he opted for a friendship route, and that didn't even work. So, maybe Royale's just a bad judge of character. Royale needed a person all to his own. I mean, probably. And I'm sure if he looked more in town, he probably would have found it. A couple people asked why he didn't seek it in Zealand. And I think the funny thing is about that is just because they were so opposite. Like, Zealand wanted to stay in town and bake. and Royale wanted to go out on adventures and to see the world and do great heroic deeds, but like that meant that he wasn't going to get to know Zealand. And as a player, it sucks. I wanted to spend more time with Zeal, you know, but that's just the way it is. I love how raw the crash out sounded. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really cathartic. The Yuri wedding was so much fun. The talent show was crazy. I'm still laughing about the dirt block. Oh yeah, like they get cubed and everything. or just dirt block with Imp. I can't remember who else sung it with Imp. I know it was Imp. Oh no, I feel so bad. God, there were so many people I just barely interacted with. Like Nami's character, I interacted with like I think twice throughout the entirety of the time that I was there. The emotions are so real in the crash out. I wanted to give you a hug. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's why I went back and highlighted it on Twitch. That way people could listen to the crash out without music. I was going to make Fire Smasher, but it's too big for cosplay. It would probably be a pain in the ass to carry around, too. Zealand would have been what he could have come home to. My husband and I are very opposite, but it works. Well, not in that sense. Not like the opposites don't attract type situation. Opposites do attract. I get that. It was more so I never had a reason to spend time with Zealand. I can't progress a relationship or pursue something with someone or even try and expand on a friendship if I'm constantly leaving town. Because Zealand didn't want to leave town. Royale wanted to leave town all the time. Well, that's why the audio drama idea I mentioned earlier popped in my head. You clearly have such a difficult and detailed background story. It'd be amazing to hear more of it. Yeah, but it would just be for me or like people that care about Royale, which is hard to market. You know what I mean? My goal 100% if you're at another Texas con to come see you. I feel so bad for last time. I do hope it works out. Who knows? I'm probably going to be going to Anime Impulse Dallas. I would love to be a guest at Anime Impulse Dallas because I could probably go in person, but I don't know. I don't really know them. So I'm like nervous. Do I just reach out and be like, hey, can I be a guest? Can I be a guest? Can I do that? Can I just ask you guys? Can you make me a guest? Please? Por favor? Yippee! Rail was always just getting forced to move around and couldn't stay in a single area. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of different ways that things could have happened, though. Uminako, thank you for the 3 months. I didn't notice this 3 months. Feels like just a couple of amazing days. There we go. I can speak, I promise. I like seeing how much fun you had with Royale. Thank you. I appreciate it. Any plans for another RP like this in Minecraft or otherwise? I'm probably going to play more visual novel style games in the future because I'd very much like to continue to pursue playing games that have story and that have ways for me to express character emotion and for me to maybe expand and broaden my horizons. I know one of the things I'm probably going to play on stream is Final Fantasy Tactics. That'll probably start next week. I still need to do the DLC of A Date with Death. I still need to... I want to do more Ace Attorney. So I want to do the Apollo Justice series. I was having fun when we started those, you know? So, yeah. I heard FF Tactics. Yeah, I'm probably going to start Tactics next week. Because I've never played it, so I'm excited. Want us to ask for you? Anime Impulse is starting to invite indies, so I'm sure something will work out. I mean, I think the best way, if they have like if they have one of those like sections on the site where it's like, want to see this talent? Let us know here. That would probably be the best way. But I also don't want people to like go to their Twitter or anything and be like, invite Roy Chiato now. You know? It's so weird hearing voices now. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I really like the voice cast they have. Apollo Justice mentioned Let's Go. Yeah, because I loved the first 3 Ace Attorney games. I almost want like a recap of them. You know? Invite Roy Chiato now. No, I'll have to see what I can do about it. Maybe if I have like a contact or something that I could talk to. Yeah. Do you need to know anything about FF to play Tactics? No. So, really, really cool thing. Final Fantasy Tactics is the first game that introduced the world of Ivalice, which is the same world that is used for Vandal. Wait, no. What's it called? What's the PS1 game that's also an Ivalice? Vagrant Story. I could not remember. I was going to say Vandal Hearts, but I knew that wasn't right, so I didn't want to say it. And then FF12 as well, and then the other Tactics games. So it created its own universe and has no ties to any other Final Fantasy game. If you have knowledge about Final Fantasy, it could probably help. But if you don't, it's not going to hinder you. FF Tactics, yay. Date with Death DLC is very fun. Looking forward to seeing you playing it. Yeah. I think I'd like to go back and finish Date Everything at some point too. But now it just feels like so long since I played. You know? Like, we put a good amount of time into Date Everything. We put 25 hours into it. I may not have finished it, but I do feel like I had a really good amount of time in the game. You know? Feels like we put a good amount of time into that. If anything, not knowing anything about FF actually makes it better. Oh, for Tactics, yeah. I could see that. I could see that. Honestly, from what you've said about it so far, sounds like a compelling story. But you're probably right. Most people would be drawn into it from VCraft viewers. Yeah. I think so. I think so. I think knowing what people want is part of the challenge, you know? Hasn't been that long. It's been almost 2 months since we last played Date Everything. It has been. It's been almost 2 months. The last time I played it was August 13th. So, with October, are you planning any horror games? Yes. Next week, we can probably talk about this a little bit more now. What's it called? Where is it? So I do plan on playing No, I'm Not Human next week. And then I think the week after, I'm probably going to play Silent Hill F. So that is going to be something that I do. You know? That is probably going to be what we do. Yeah. Time flies, true. Ace Attorney is such a fun series. If you did a recap, it would be so cool. I'd have to find like a recap video before we get into Apollo Justice, because it's been like I got into the Ace Attorney games right before I got into VTubing, so it's like it's been over 4 years since I played the last Ace Attorney. So my knowledge is like I remember big events, but not like the small intricacies. So I might need to find like a recap at some point. I think it would be cool. Tactics instilled in me a fear of red birds. Oh yeah, the red chocobos. I've heard. Apollo Justice is really good too. I've heard they're good. I am sad because I was playing the great Ace Attorney and then I just stopped. And I'm like, I feel like I would have to start over again, and it would almost be frustrating to do so, because I would have to redo the first case, and then, you know, it's all stuff that we've seen already. But maybe we can do that after Apollo Justice, or you know, the Miles Edgeworth investigations. But yeah, at some point I would like to. I'd definitely like to. All right, guys, we've got about an hour and a half until the VCraft Mage Arena collab, which we'll be playing in character. So I'll be playing as Royale. What do you say we play Guess the Game for a little bit? Shall we? Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. Guess the Game. Okay. I'm going to pull it up, and then I'm going to... Whoop! Yippee! And... Skapow! Okay. So, if you guys have not played Guess the Game with us before, we see an image, and we have to guess what game it is based on the image that we see. So we're going to try and figure out what this game is based on the image that they show us. Yeah, Floor. I have no idea. Alan Wake. I'm down to guess Alan Wake. Good guess. 74% on Metacritic. So we'll get more and more hints and more pictures as we continue through. So if you guys want to participate in this, chime in chat. Or if you want to keep talking and asking questions about, you know, Royale or VCraft in general, please feel free. Space Marines 2, you mean? Warhammer? Warhammer. Or Darktide? Do you mean Darktide? Oh, it is Darktide. I don't think I would have gotten that. I've not played Darktide. I may have recognized this. I probably would have gotten that. Eventually. Yeah. So, now that we've cleared this, we have a ton of other days that we can play. So we're going to go, oh my God. These are all the modern days. So we're going to clear all of these first, and then we're going to go all the way back up. So we have a ton. Let's check it out. Is that Breath of the, or is it Wind Waker? Is it Wind Waker? Is it, oh. Is it Ico? Because it's cell shaded, right? It looks like a Zelda game. If it was a Zelda game, this would be yellow. That's what's giving me pause. It's not Ni no Kuni, is it? I think Ni no Kuni had a higher score. The 76 is what's throwing me off. Ico didn't have that crazy of a score. It's not Ico. Oh, prize ribbon. So long as we get it on 6 or before, it's still a win. Paper Mario? Think so? Paper Mario what? The Origami King? It's not Paper Mario. It does have cell shaded though, and it's an adventure game. You know, it looks different. I was just thinking about it for the cell shading. You know? Prize ribbon. I don't know if I know this game. I don't know. Let's try Season, A Letter of the Future. Ain't no way. Get the Belmore. Shut the fuck up. That's correct. What is this? I've never heard of this. Also, in case you haven't been here before, Belmore just knows everything. Eventually, Belmore just knows. I can't tell. I cannot for the life of me tell what is happening in this. It almost looks like a tree. Yeah, it's like... Clouds? I don't think they're clouds. This almost looks like a structure being destroyed. Looks like my dad's sanity. Looks like Arcane. I was actually kind of thinking that. It looks like the Anomaly, doesn't it? DMC 5? I'll try DMC. I don't think it is, though. Because it's not the Clawfight tree, is it? Oh, is this, It's not Killer is Dead, is it? El Shaddai? Ascension of... What is this game? What? Huh? What? Okay, whatever. Banger game, never heard of it. Or maybe I heard of it before and I just forgot. It could be that. Could be plenty of things. That is a PS2 car. That is a PS2 car, if I've ever seen a PS2 car. Is this a Grand Theft Auto? I feel like this could be a Grand Theft Auto. I really do feel like this could be a Grand Theft Auto. Let me go with a Grand Theft Auto. Let's go with a Grand Theft Auto. Let's go with let's go Vice City. It's not Grand Theft Auto. It's probably Max Payne then. Max Payne 2, because I think this is too nice to be Max Payne 1. Yeah. It was hard to tell. I've never played the Max Payne series. You guys said Max Payne's another really good one, right? No, because if it was GTA, this would have been yellow. If you guess the franchise that something's from, it comes back as yellow, not red. It's GoldenEye. Oh, I gotta. Oof. Whew. Damn. Whew. Sneezy. Okay. I recognize this. It's not Borderlands, is it? I don't think it is. I definitely... Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. That was a bunny sneeze if I've ever heard one. It's the cell shading and the dark lines that's bothering me. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Thanks. Wow, the dusk bunnies are taking care of me. Oh my gosh, I feel so spoiled. What the heck? Salud. I wonder what else is cell shaded. It's not it's not Deathloop, is it? There's no way I know it then. 56 is really low. That looks like a health bar. I know a lot of things from 2010. It's a 56 as well. The Force Unleashed, I think the Force Unleashed did better than that. I also don't recognize this bar. That bar is what's throwing me off. Telltale game? Yeah, but then this looks like a HUD down here. I don't think it is. I don't think it's a Telltale game. Last Guardian did better than a 56. That's a tough one. What had a 56? Ride to Hell. I'm definitely down for that. Ride to Hell Retribution. Good guess. Never heard of it. What is this thing? It's some sort of zombie game. Bound by Flame. Never heard of this. It's just Belmore being Belmore. Just Belmore being Belmore. Damn, this game's hard. Some of them are pretty easy. Like the Max Payne one was like, that was a two guesser. But like some of these are like, all right, Belmore, tell me. All right, Belmore, tell me. You know what I mean? Ooh, I feel like I know this. I feel like I know this. Why does this look so familiar? WTF indeed. I'm trying to figure this out. I feel like I know this though. Why does Belmore know all these games? That's his superpower. And Belmore we trust. For now. For now. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna have to skip this first one. I am a computer. FF15. I'm down to guess that. I don't think it is. 68 on Metacritic. It looks PS2 era. I want to say Elden Ring. I feel like this could be Demon Souls. Assassin's Creed. I feel like this lighting reminds me of Demon Souls. I want to try Demon Souls first. Demons. PS4, PC, Xbox One. Oh, is this Lords of the Fallen? Yeah, I thought so. I unfortunately dropped this game. I really was not enjoying it. No, Bloodborne's not on anything but PS4. But I did play this a little bit. As Time Fantasy said, yeah. Elden Ring Oblivion. What the heck? You guys are silly. Nice. So we come back to this. We already got that. Play previous days. That's PS1. Those are some trees. It's not Final Fantasy 9, is it? Where would this be? It's not. Is it Final Fantasy 7? It's not Final Fantasy. Metascore not rated. Okay. Is this Castlevania 64? What's the 64 Castlevania called? Does anyone know? Because I cannot for the life of me remember. I could just Google it, I guess. I'll just Google it. Alright, let's Google it. Castlevania 64. Oh, it's just called Castlevania. Oh. Wasn't there a second one? Legacy of Darkness is another one. We'll just say Castlevania. It's not. It is PS1. What is this? PS1. It's probably an RPG. Belmont's Revenge for the meme. I think it would have shown that as yellow. Can I have to do a call with you? Yeah, we can do that for a little bit. I only have like an hour though. Where's the mod voice? There it is.
Yippee!
Yep. Shut your bitch ass.
Hey, an hour's still an hour.
It do be. I feel like I know this, but it's like so many of these shots are so not. I feel like it's an RPG of some sort. PS1 exclusive RPG. I would think like.
It's giving me the vibe of like one of those Resident Evil ripoff games.
Yeah, I don't think it's Galarians. Because I feel like I'd recognize that. I think.
Also, hello, Despines. Now this is a wide shot. Try Fear Effect.
Is that on PS1?
Yep,
Oh, which Fear Effect? Just one?
just the first one.
Oh, nice shot. I don't think I recognize this.
Funny enough, it's on Steam right now, actually.
Oh, it's kind of funny. I wish it said that instead of just PS1.
So, screen share.
Right. There we go. It's Twilight Princess. You're so right.
Oh yeah, this is the Twilight Princess porcelain room.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Nico? Hi. Game Guesser 3, Revenge of Belmore. That's funny. I feel like I know this, but I feel like I can't get it from this.
It's giving me the vibes of like an Xbox 360.
Yeah. Let's just give it a blank guess and say like Condemned or something. I don't know. I know it's not Condemned, but like there is blood. It's got a 79%. It's got a wedding thing. 79.
Dead Rising?
I thought we had Dead Rising already.
So this would be two.
Would be 2? I've never played it. I would have got it from that though.
Oh yeah.
Zombrex is yeah, that's just obvious at that point. Keyshawn 2, there you go. Good pick, good pick. You guys are so good. Ooh. I bet this is like a more modern indie game that I just don't recognize.
I'm gonna shoot my shot right here, and opening thing, the art style reminds me of the Rayman modern ones, like Rayman Legends.
I thought we had Rayman Legends already. Are we at the point that they'll repeat?
True, they did have that already, sort of.
Yeah. Something steampunk, maybe?
Oh, SteamWorld.
What is it?
SteamWorld Heist.
SteamWorld? Oh, it's probably the second one.
Yeah, it's definitely the second one.
There we go. I don't think I would have recognized it. Return to Monkey Island. That's a good guess, too. I think we had that once. Ooh, shit. This looks familiar.
I recognize the literal top pixels of that bottom section. That's Shantae.
Which Shantae? Half Genie Hero?
That's the first one.
Just Shantae?
Game Boy. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Good. Oh, I definitely would have gotten it here. I haven't played them, but I do. Ryuhi really likes Shantae, and then Banshee also really likes it. Ooh. Either Last of Us 2, which is probably not, or Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice?
I'm thinking either Hellblade or Death Stranding.
I'm going to go Hellblade first.
Oh wait, this is September 22nd. This is Death Stranding 2.
It's an 89. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's newer though, but I'm down to try Death Stranding 2. I don't want to look at the rest of the pictures because spoilers, but I've never played it, so. Papers, Please. Would have been an interesting guess. Shit, I feel like I know this. Oh no. I love our family. 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 Family.
Family.
Family. I got it. Papa
Yeah,
Mats. Anybody got any guesses on Mega Man? I'm down to throw in a Mega Man.
Like maybe Mega Man 10 or 11.
Mega Man 11. It is not Mega Man. What the hell is happening here? I don't even... What is happening? Guys? I don't even know what I'm seeing. Ah, yes, Ambiguous Cloud, my favorite game. Well, it's not Mega Man, so we know that much. It's got an 83%. So it's at least a decent game.
Yeah, and this is like really clean. What's that PlayStation like bundle game? Astrobot?
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Astrobot franchise. So is it
Oh, so it's
Astro's Playroom? Yes. Interesting. I have not played those either. I would have recognized Astrobot himself. Shit, I know this. Is this Croc?
My gut was saying Spyro, so it's either Croc or Spyro.
It's one of those two because they have such a similar art style. I'll go Spyro first. It is in the Spyro franchise, so it's probably Spyro 3 or 2.
It's Spyro, the bad one.
Spyro, I'll say 2. It is not Spyro 2. So it's
yeah,
Spyro 3.
Yeah, it's Year of the Dragon.
I never was a Spyro guy, so... Because I didn't have a PlayStation 1 growing up. I did have a PS2, but yeah. Damn, so close. It happens. It's funny, though, because it's like, you can look at like a PS1 style graphic like that. Because Spyro was my second guess if it wasn't Croc. But like, I was just looking at him like, I was so sure that we had like lots of Spyro already. But...
We did. I think we had the Reignited.
Probably. I organized the silly lava territory grass skirts enemy. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Ooh.
I love ambiguous white hallways.
I hate that I feel like I know what this is because it's probably a horror game.
Yeah.
It's probably like 2015, 2016. Because they're overcompensating with the reflections because this looks like shit.
I also feel like I recognize this hallway, but I'm like...
I think it's a parking garage.
This is definitely a parking garage.
Where do you go into it? Maybe Control? Ooh.
Does Control have a parking garage?
I don't think so. Ooh, there's some mud.
Oh, that gun outline. That's Hitman 2. That's the Silver Baller.
Hitman 2, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. I was like, what gun are you talking about? I didn't see it. Yep, never played a Hitman. All right.
You should, just so that I wouldn't get artwork of you bald.
I'll be wearing a bald cap with like my hair badly coming out the sides.
The ears are like poking out the sides.
Yeah. Dino Crisis, you think? This doesn't look like Dino Crisis to me. It looks like almost a Resident Evil style game because of the door structures, but I don't think it's actually Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Hi, Sensei Gabriel.
Definitely...
Welcome. Looks like Nancy drew PC games. That's why I'm thinking Resident Evil or something similar. But it's like too clean and too empty to be Resident Evil. But it's probably something adjacent.
I was getting also the Vegas feeling of like a puzzle game.
Yeah. I don't think it's Max Payne 1. I think we've had that already.
We've had both of the Max Payne games now.
Yeah. Rule of Rose vibes. I'm down to try Rule of Rose.
Yeah.
No, original score is too old for Metacritic, so it's probably PS1 and before. And I think you're right about the puzzle game.
I feel like if you give one more picture, I can grab it.
Yeah, probably. Any other guesses, Dusk Bunnies? What do you guys got for us?
Shoot your shot. There are
Shoot
no
your
wrong
shot.
answers.
Quite literally. We have lots of time. We have an infinite amount of time. You know? 2 pennies in a paperclip. Sam and Max, PS1.
It's not anime. It's not drawn like a Sam and Max
Not.
game. Agatha
Let's do it,
and
Agatha.
fuck yeah.
And then there were none. Opponent.
Opponent?
Is this it's not Buckshot Roulette because it's too old.
Yeah.
What else would have this? It's on PC. Titanic Adventure Out of Time. Shut the fuck up, Keyshawn.
Oh my god, yeah, Sean's right. That's from the fencing minigame.
Is it really?
That's
There's
satanic.
no way.
Yeah, there's a fencing. I think
I'm gonna scream. I'm actually gonna scream. That is insane. What kind of a pull is that?
Yeah, and then
Hello?
Four would have given it to me.
Wait, I redact my shut the F up.
Oh, Sean said it. I'm like, yes, that's exactly right.
What are these? There's two of these games. It's
That's Slay the Princess.
What is it?
That's Slay the Princess.
Damn, that's not what I was thinking.
That's the opening, walking towards the cabin scene.
I've not played it.
It's an amazing game. My sister's been playing it.
I would have gotten it here, but it would have taken me until 5 to get it. That's so impressive, right, Maya? They go crazy with this kind of stuff. It's why it's like a fun community thing, because like we get to like all guess on stuff together. When Belmore doesn't just know the answer immediately.
I try my best to take my time.
Who's the gentleman next to Roy? That's Belmore.
Hello.
He's
am
one
the
of my
robot.
mods. Yeah.
I keep on trying to drink coffee and it doesn't work.
This, like, the texturing of this roof feels familiar, but I'm kind of like, this is just so vague that I can't tell. It's like I'm getting like Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro, like.
It's definitely one of those like ninja games, but at the same time, the graphics are so bland.
How about Ninja Gaiden 3?
I think that's a perfectly reasonable guess.
Ninja Gaiden 3. It's not Ninja Gaiden, and it's a 79%.
Is this Assassin's Creed Shadows?
It might be. I'm down to try that.
Randomly futuristic cubes.
I was gonna say they definitely look. Yeah, good call. Yeah, I think we would have gotten it as it went on, but yeah, that's like looking at this. I'm like, this is like Eastern inspired, and it has to be new because these are good graphic lighting effects. It's just this is so bland, you know.
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed games.
It do be. Good poll, guys. Good poll. All right, 3 more in the modern ones, and then we go back in time again. What the hell?
Oh, I know what this is.
I do not. Should I know what this is?
You should. You've played it.
Did I play it on stream?
Yes, you did. It was a really great series that you did.
I love squares. I'm gonna give myself 1 skip. Too old for Metacritic. Are you sure? Oh, it's Pokemon Red.
Yes.
That's
the pathway. The first one is the pathway pattern.
I see it. I do see it. I saw this and I was like, oh, this is old like GB. And then as soon as I thought GB, I was like, oh, it's Pokemon. That's crazy. That's insane. I'm confused. It was Pokemon Red.
Yeah, you got hit by confusion, Sean.
I did. Ooh, Batman Arkham Asylum. No, it's not. We had Batman Arkham Asylum already.
No, we had Batman Arkham City.
So I'm right then. It is Arkham Asylum. Thank God. Okay. I couldn't remember which we had. That's why I was like, no, wait a minute. I recognize these as the towers that are like outside, like the courtyard areas that always have like sniper dudes in them.
See, boss, you can do it too.
I can. It just takes me a little bit, you know. I hate that I think I recognize this.
What do you recognize it from?
I don't know is the problem. It's just like this looks familiar, like this stupid table. Oh my gosh.
Follow your heart.
Trust your instinct. Is it Kingdom Hearts?
Believe in the Force.
Oh, maybe I don't get it. Is it KOTOR?
Oh, I wasn't making guesses.
Oh.
I was just trying to encourage you to just trust your gut.
I'm not. There's no gut. Like I think I recognize it, but I have no idea what the game is. Put a watermelon on the table. I'll lose my mind. That'd be funny. Metascore not rated.
Oh.
Why is it not? It's not too old to be rated. It's just not rated. Oh,
That
maybe
means that not enough people reviewed it.
Yeah, probably. Or it's super new and it has this art style specifically. One more picture.
One picture. Oh, just a siphon filter. One or two.
Ooh.
Not rated. That's because
I'll say two.
no one cared. No one gave a fuck about siphon filter.
Yeah. Oh my god, what a terrible looking game.
It was fun, but yes, it was bad.
All right, now we go back a couple years. Because we are in the 400s. Ooh. I don't think that's Rocket Town, although it kind of looks like it. Now we're in 2023. I don't think that's Rocket Town. What other game has a rocket in the background? Destiny, Starfield, Horizon.
I'm gonna go with Chronobot and go with the God of Destiny.
Which Destiny? 2?
1.
Destiny 1. All right, good call, good pick. Good pick, Chronobot. Yeah, good pick, good pick. Nice. Oh shit, this looks familiar. This looks like an overworld. Like an RPG overworld.
This does. Oh, but it doesn't look recognizable. Which one of the many forgotten PS1 and PS2 RPGs are you?
Civilization? I don't think this is Civ. I don't think it's the same style that Civ is in, right?
Yeah, there's no hexagons. There's no like.
Yeah. Star Ocean?
Like,
Star Ocean 2, maybe?
Yeah, shoot the shot.
Shit, what's Star Ocean 2 called? Second Evolution. Deathgate, Soul Swap, Wake the Dead.
Oh my god,
that...
I feel like I just got flashbanged.
It's not Legend of Dragoon, is it?
No, it's not.
I don't
You're
think
gonna fucking kill me. It's Puzzle Quest.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think I know this one. Star Ocean was a good pull. Puzzle Quest 2? No.
Oh, that's Challenge of the Warlords.
Challenge of the Warlords. I've never even heard of Puzzle Quest. I'm gonna be so real.
Check the other ones. Look at the other pictures.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew. Not for me.
That's why I said you're gonna kill me.
Guess so. Shit, I hate that this looks familiar. Yeah, it was a PSP game, I guess.
Well, isn't this an Xbox 360 game?
Yeah. What had goop like this in Xbox 360? It looks almost fleshy.
That's what I mean. It looks like an Xbox 360.
Ew, I laughed IRL, my bad. Listen, my bad.
Oh no, that was funny.
No, someone said that in chat. Halo? I'm down to guess a Halo. I don't know which Halo it would be, but I just kind of want to see a different picture. Say Halo Reach. It's not Halo. Does have an 88% though.
The blur in the background, but with the solid like construct thing in the front. It's giving me the vibe that's like a rendered background, not like a model.
Yeah, someone said Spider-Man, but I'm like, what Spider-Man?
Like
Web of Shadows?
It's definitely not, but it's worth at least shooting the shots.
It's not a Spider-Man game. Oh, is that a... Wait, no, that's
Shadow Complex.
Yeah, frick, I did know that. I was like stuck between. I was like, it's not Just Cause, it's not Bionic Commando, it's not like I was going through like that era of games. I do remember this.
I'll give that to you.
Ugh. Diddy Kong Racing? No. Is it? What's
Wave
the
Race?
R? It might be Wave Race 64, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That probably would be my next guess. Damn. Spider-Man Web of Shadows. That's how I thought it was, Keyshawn. Yeah. Wave Race is crazy pull. Ooh.
This looks like a new game.
Newer
Well,
at the
new
very
for-
least.
New for 2023.
Yeah. Hmm.
Try Mario Golf.
Ooh, you might be right. Is it the most recent one? Is it World Tour?
That's Super Rush.
Oh. Said Super Rush?
Yes.
It is indeed. 70%. Yeah, I heard this was not for many other people. I didn't play it.
Yeah, I really wasn't.
Yeah, that's a shame. All right. Never mind, it's a racing game. Ooh. I might know the name of this, but I can't think of it. Is this the game where you're that little guy and like causing crazy shit going on in town?
It's not that, but it has a similar art style.
Yeah. You little guy. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that. Oh, I played that one bit though. Oh, I played that one a bit. Yeah. It seems familiar. Well, let's get a guess in. Or skip it so we can get another picture. Not rated.
Which means that it's an indie game that probably doesn't have a lot of pull.
Yeah, because this looks too clean for it to be too old.
Yeah.
Maybe go again.
Yeah, try one more. Oh, God, I hate
PS1,
myself.
Xbox One, Xbox Series.
Big Con. The Big Con.
Okay, I've never heard of it, but I'll take your word for it. Crazy Taxi?
Let's try that.
Crazy Taxi? No. Too old, Metacritic.
Try those polygonal trees. Virtua Racing.
Virtua Racing. Or it's Virtua Fighter. Oh, Virtua Racing. Oh God, yeah. Ew.
Yeah, I would have said fighter if there were health bars on the side of the timer.
The polygons.
So few.
There's so
It's
few.
so many.
Yeah. Is this MGS5?
That's Phantom Pain, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of mad that I recognized that right away.
So you know how I felt when I recognized the Big Con.
I'm glad that I got one on my own first.
Hey, you've
But-
gotten a couple.
It's been a bit. Yeah, MGS5. Yeah. I don't think I recognize this. The trees again, honestly. It's those goddamn trees, I swear to God.
No, I'm gonna name a random ass freaking. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I recognize these. Can you skip to the next picture to see if there's anything else? Oh, yep, I recognize that bridge. Oxenfree.
Shit, I played this game. I played it forever ago, but I think I would have gotten it here. But yeah, I just didn't recognize these at all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
like-
definitely will recognize it with her. I actually really liked this game.
Did you know a sequel came out?
I did. I never played it though. Heavy Rain. It's not Heavy Rain. Ooh.
It wants to be though.
This is crunchy,
This
but very
this
stylized.
This is either old as fuck or a handheld game.
I'm thinking handheld.
Yeah. Do you think PSP or like, because it's not Game Boy. It's either PSP or DS era.
Some people are saying Luigi's Mansion, which could be Luigi's Mansion 2.
Yeah, that. Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Dark Moon. Good job, guys. That was clean.
Fuck yeah.
Way to go. That's crazy. I've never played Dark Moon. Or Bendy. Bendy would have been a cool pull, but I think we had the first Bendy already.
Either that or just one of the sequels. Oh,
What
hey,
is
Burger
this?
Time.
Burger Time, you said?
Burger Time.
I don't think I've played this, but I'll... Okay.
It's
Oh,
from
1982. That's probably why I've never played
Yep.
it. Okay.
It's ancient.
Okay. I don't know, man. This is kind of generic. You know?
I've seen so many videos highlighting this game and like clip reels of streamers playing it that I recognize. So this is from the opening.
All right, let's give it a sec then. We playing in
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion this month. I'd like to play Luigi's Mansion 3, and if Nintendo finally puts Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube Virtual Console like they promised, then we'll play Luigi's Mansion 1. But as far as I know, they still haven't put it. It's supposed to be on the Switch 2. But like, what happened?
Come on, Nintendo.
Yeah, like they promised Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness as well, and those still aren't on Switch 2 either. So, could be Devil May Cry. Oh, it is not. Is this the game that I fucking hated, but I think you liked, where it's like that fleshy world piece thing?
It is not.
Okay, then I don't know if I know what this is. I'm gonna go one more picture, and if I don't know it, I think you can just say it, unless somebody else in chat knows. Helldivers would not be at 34%.
Yeah, no.
Oh god. PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series. Damn. And at 34%? What came
It's
out that
everyone-
looked like this?
Do you wanna go for another round, or?
I'm like so cute. Do I know what this is?
I don't think you do know, unless you've like watched your friends play it.
Damn. Gollum? Ooh.
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
The only person I've ever seen play Gollum was Fuchan, and that was before he graduated, and he died while climbing to nothing.
Yeah, I've seen like so many videos of people playing the game and like their reaction to the opening sequence where Gollum shows up and they go, ugh.
Yeah. I'd imagine so. Ah, yes.
Tree and skyline.
Are they even trees?
I mean, they have to be, right? Unless it's just like seaweed in the water.
You got me. Really hard to tell. Not
Dave
bad
the
game.
Diver.
Green. I think we've had Dave the Diver already, but I'm down to try. No, there is water. 80% on Metacritic as well.
Dredge?
Drench? Like that?
No, Dredge.
Dredge. I thought we had Dredge already. Oh, good call. I did not get that far into Dredge. I played it once and then I had to go. And then I just never went back to it. Yeah, the boat fishing game. Yeah, with like the eldritch horrors in the ocean.
That was a fun game. This is Neverhood.
Neverhood?
Neverhood. The Neverhood.
Sure. Whatever you say. Sure. Whatever you say.
I have my moments, okay?
Wow, this is nothing.
I love Guess the Game when they give us absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite. I'm gonna hard guess God of War. It is not God of War. 92?
Oh, this is Melee.
It
That's
is.
Fountain.
It's Dream Fountain, right?
Yeah. It's Melee. No wonder they gave us absolutely nothing, because if you gave us anything, we would know.
Yeah, this would have been easy dead giveaway. That's Poke Floats. What is this? What is the shot? Is it from the opening?
I think it's either from the opening or this is like from like the Corneria, like Star Fox stage.
What the heck?
Oh no, that's
Oh.
that's from Final Destination when they're flying.
You're so right. Damn. Yeah, good call, Candace. Good call. Good call, Jarro. Relax in Paradise City. That's not Sunset Overdrive, is it? I don't remember the name of the town from Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, that's not Sunset Overdrive because those graphics are crunchy.
Yeah. COD? Which COD? Is it a COD? Maybe a Black Ops?
I mean, worth a guess.
Black Ops 2. Okay, well, it's not COD. Oh. That is way crunchier than I thought it was. Paradise Burnout? Ooh. Burnout Paradise, you mean? Not Burnout Paradise.
Oh, Skate 2?
Sure. Ironically, I think I would have recognized this. I've never played it, but I've seen so many clips in this area. Oh.
Yeah, I recognize the other one being the mall.
All right, well, let's keep it going. I feel like I should know this. And this corner is throwing me off so hard.
Yeah. My gut wants to go with like a Dragon Quest thing just to see if it's the franchise.
And we can go Dragon Quest 8. Actually, we'll go 11. Dragon Quest 11.
This is definitely not a Zelda game, Zen, but I understand why you thought
Pokemon?
One Piece. That's, oh my god.
Is it Marineford?
Yeah.
Which One Piece is it? Pirate Warriors?
It's either...
Or is it Odyssey?
I think it's Odyssey. Cause, oh yeah, it's the release dates.
I am so sad that this, like, nothing came from this because I loved the idea of a JRPG in One Piece setting. And
oh yeah, it would have been great.
I remember people playing it, they're like, it's just okay. And sometimes that's worse than it being bad. Because it's like, if it's bad, sometimes people are like, well, I want to check it out more and make my own opinion. But if it's just okay, it's like, man.
Tree can on YouTube. I'm glad that you don't know as many games as you thought. Yeah. This is a burden of knowledge.
Same with the Fairy Tail RPG. I didn't even know there was one. I've watched one episode of Fairy Tail and that's it.
Oh yeah, the Fairy Tail RPG was bad.
I feel like I know this, but it's like such a nothing angle. Animal Crossing? I don't think it is.
No.
We've had Animal Crossing 1 already. But I mean, I'll put Animal Crossing because I don't have a better guess. So we'll say
Amiibo Festival.
Yeah. I'll put Wild World, which I think is the GameCube one. So it's not that. 94.
Oh, I recognize that the thing sticking out on the bottom. Oh, what is this?
This isn't Jet Set, is it?
You're right. You're fucking right. This is Jet Set Radio.
Bro.
You're the fucking greatest.
Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't recognize it from this, but I'm literally looking at this. I'm like, this art style looks like Jet Set, you know? Yeah, we would have gotten it here easy. I've never played Future. I do miss Jet Set though. I only played it once and I raged during the entirety of it because of how much I hated the controls. And then after I was done playing, I was like, wait, that was actually kind of pog.
Can we get some Roy Chi yippies in chat?
Oh my god.
So, boss, remember the first guess you made for this stream?
I do not.
It's I think you were reaching with it.
Oh, did I say Ico?
No, you said Halo Reach.
Oh. I mean, I haven't played Halo Reach, so you got me. I've not played the campaigns for the majority of Halo, so
Understandable. That puts you in the majority. They are great.
I know Joel would probably love to take me through them at some point.
I think that would be fantastic to see. I love this nothing angle that has one thing in the corner that if you like know the game inside and out, you'd really recognize.
Why does the picture change as I zoom in on it?
Yeah, when you zoom in, it turns to a rock.
What is this? Magic? Oh, you know what? You're so real for that. I'm gonna take a stupid guess and just say Sly Cooper, and it's just a weird angle. Sly 3. It's not. 83. Is this a MOBA?
This is Smite.
Yes, I was right. It was a MOBA. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I hate that you could just look at the angle and you're like, this is a MOBA.
That's like base going into mid lane.
Yeah. I've never played Smite. I've heard some good things though.
This is coming from someone whose friend bought him like the pass that gives you all the gods. Daggerfall.
I've not played Daggerfall. I wonder if I would have gotten it after something though. Only Elder Scrolls game I've played is Skyrim.
You are in the majority.
I mean, I liked Skyrim, but I definitely didn't like love it in the same way that everybody else did. I played a ton of it, don't get me wrong, but I never was like, I'm gonna drop thousands of hours. I think I dropped like maybe like 60-70 hours into it, and I was like, I'm satisfied, and I was done, you know.
Those are peasant numbers.
Yeah, but I was, you know, it was when Skyrim came out.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pulling your leg, dude.
I've dropped thousands. Weak.
Florin, when are you doing your long play, like month-long stream where that's all you do?
I was so tempted to do something like that with Fallout New Vegas, but I'm like, because I want to start New Vegas over, because I feel like if I continue it from where I am, so many people are going to be lost, because we played it over a year ago at this point. So I'm like, I feel like I should just restart it, but we were like 11 parts deep. So I'm like, oh.
Dude, if you do that, can I please just beat a little gremlin on your shoulder with the guide?
No, I don't think we need a guide.
Fair point.
It's you know, I was gonna say, yeah, it's Fallout, you know.
Exactly.
Gotta make those decisions. Is this a JRPG of sorts? I see like an anime character head here.
I don't think so. Do you want to know why I don't think so?
What do you think it is?
The graphics are too nice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The graphic background looks anime, while this character is like stand out from it kind of thing.
True.
Star Wars? Do you think it could be a Star Wars? I'm down to say a Star Wars. Maybe a Battlefront 2? Or is it just called Battlefront 2?
I think it's just Battlefront 2.
It's not a Star Wars. Oh.
That's High on Life.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's the main character's sister in the corner about to meet the fucking loser boyfriend character. I've seen a long play stream of this.
I have never played it. Almost Star Wars. Yeah, it was close enough. It was close enough. They should have just given it to us. It was a gimme. Come on, Belmore. You know
is
this, right?
Res Infinite.
See? I knew it. See?
Feel like
See?
esoteric screenshot.
I told you guys. He's slick with it. He's slick with it. I think I would have gotten it here.
Oh yeah, because that's like playing the game.
Yeah, but like I'm gonna be real. I don't think I would have gotten it before that.
If any of you ever get high and play Res, it's a trip.
That's insane.
Oh, this is What the Golf.
What the golf?
It's a really fun game.
What? Oh, I think I saw Buff, Shia, and Rose and maybe Candy play this.
It seems like the kind of game they would play, yeah.
Maybe?
If not, you should totally play it sometime.
Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, what the golf? Tell more and nerf yourself, that's what I'm saying. I think this is Fallout 2. Fuck, it's not. Age of Vampires or Civ?
That's Age of Empires.
2 or just 1?
1.
So I was thinking this is the village that the second, like the person comes from in Fallout 2, because like these look like Fallout character models.
Oh, that's completely understandable. I'm pretty sure those first images are from the opening.
I would not be surprised. What else we got here? Yeah, we would have seen Age of Empires there. This is a Donkey Kong country.
That's a Donkey Kong level from Mario Party.
You're so right. I do recognize it. Is the leaves, and I immediately went, that's Donkey Kong. I don't like. I hate that I could recognize that right away. This is a 79 on Metacritic, really?
Yeah,
that seems low.
Well, I mean, kids hurting their hands.
I mean, probably. Damn, dude. Teamwork, yeah, true.
It makes the dream work. That's Sable.
Sable.
I
recognize the art style, but I do not recognize the game at all.
It's a good game.
Yeah. All right.
That's Source.
Is it?
That's Source right there.
What is left that we haven't had Source of though?
Team Fortress Classic.
Really? Team. That's crazy. What a pull. What a pull.
Do not become like me, chat. Do not become like me.
Don't become like him, guys. Don't become like him.
Don't put a TV on your head.
Oh my gosh.
This is a crunchy ass fucking hand.
I hate that my first thought was like Mortal Kombat and this is like the crowd watching like a fight. But it's not.
It's not.
It might be some sort of sports game.
I have an idea. It's kind of a reach, but let's get to the.
Go ahead. It's either that or we skip.
Nintendogs. This is the dog show.
That's insane. What an insane poll. Oh my god. What an insane poll.
I'm like that's the colored lines for when the dogs are being like led through.
I hate it here. Ooh. Super Nintendo era probably, or modern, one of the two. It's either trying to be that Super Nintendo era or is the Super Nintendo era, and it's probably a JRPG.
The rock texture makes me think that it's not Super Nintendo, it's just an artistic choice.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
But then the grass makes me think that it is. Because that's some crunchy grass.
That is some really crunchy as fuck ass, which makes me think that that's where the character walks on.
It's not Chrono Trigger, right? I can't remember an area that looks like this in Chrono Trigger.
I think
Zelda CDI.
maybe it's the Chrono Trigger DS.
Ooh, Chrono Trigger. It's not.
The second thing being Danganronpa.
I mean, yeah, for Trigger Happy Havoc.
Wolfcore, I have touched grass. I do go outside that.
Yeah, let him live. Let him live. Wow, is it indeed blasphemous?
I mean, that's a poll.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the Frederick game where you become the Owl Boy.
Is it just Owlboy?
It's Owl Boy.
I've not played Owlboy. I am familiar with it though. I would not have gotten it there. I may have gotten it here just seeing him. Interesting. Very interesting.
It's mid.
Oh, that's a shame.
Hey, I mean, it's
Whoa.
fun, but what the fuck? Oh, I know what you are.
It's not Paper Mario, is it? Because I remember the lava looking really weird in Paper Mario.
No, it's not Paper Mario.
Okay. Isaac? I think we had Binding of Isaac already.
Yeah, and this is a side scroll, not a top down.
We've had Celeste already, haven't we?
We have had Celeste.
We had Super Meat Boy already too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, there's two of them. We didn't do... There's Forever and just Super Meat Boy.
Try Forever. But I'm...
Not.
Yep, this is Spelunky 2.
Haven't played Spelunky. That would be it. You got me. You got me, guys. I am playing no Spelunky. I'm so sad. I really do remember the first day we did this. I was super like, I got this. It's not just Pong, is it? That'd be so funny. Just the ball.
I think we've had Pong. I think this is Breakout.
Breakout?
Mm-hmm.
Pelmore. What the fuck?
I was totally ready to eat my words.
Pelmore, what are you doing? Pelmore, are you serious right now?
I'm like, we've already had pause, so it's the other ball bouncing game, Breakout, and I was ready to just completely be wrong.
You're fired. Like, I can't keep doing this with you. I hate that this looks familiar. Ugh.
Like, the chat is of two minds. Either want me dead or they're like, yeah, you go.
It's crazy. I am stuck on this one. Assassin's Creed 2. I think we had Assassin's Creed 2 already, but I'll do it again just in case. Assassin's Creed 2. It is Assassin's Creed. It's probably 1 then. This looks crunchy AF.
Yeah, it's definitely 1. Fucking let's go.
Hell yeah. Did he fail the...
Yes. That's actually a known
bug.
If you hit the jump when you're not right on the edge, but like on the edge of the hitbox when you register it, you will break your back.
You know what's hilarious is I never played the original. Oh, this is Inscription.
Bingo, high five, boss.
Don't patronize me, bitch.
I'm not.
Don't patronize me. I can't believe this. Oh, hold on. There's buzzing in the group chat.
Oh, fuck yeah. Guys, did you know that you can get Roy to do more cooking streams if you go to his throne and donate towards the new
true.
computer?
Okay. They were just talking about how to control voice stuff. Okay. Whew. Bullying Belmore today, not the other way around, is new. I don't think I'm really bullying him.
Yeah, no.
F0. Yippee!
Fuck you.
Yeah. Is this a Yoshi game? Or is this Mario Kart?
It's definitely a Nintendo game.
Yeah, 100% is.
You could tell because of the way the trees in the cloud.
Yeah. I wonder if this is... I think it is Mario Kart. I'm thinking 64.
I'm thinking either 64 or Super Circuit.
Let's try 64 first, and we'll see.
Mm-hmm. At the very least, then we'll know what if it's the franchise.
It's not. What is this? Are these Mii's?
Yeah, this is one of the Wii games. I'm pretty sure it's Wii Play.
Ew. I'm so sad because this just looks so Nintendo, like Mario Yoshi, you know? This was so fun. I don't think I ever played this. But I did recognize this as a Mii like right away. It looked like Moo Moo Meadows, it kind of did.
I think literally the cows from Moo Moo Meadows are in that movie.
Ah, there you go, there you go. Let it load. Ah, yes, generic cliffs.
I'm like, this either Xenoblade or this is freaking a Monster Hunter.
I don't think it's Xenoblade, but I'll go Xenoblade. Cause like it looks awkward for Xenoblade. Monster Hunter.
Yeah. That me.
Yeah. Is it just Monster Hunter 1? Which one is it? Oh, on the Wii?
This is Try.
Monster Hunter Try. Nice. I swear he could win actual money if he went to game trivia competition. Yeah, or like a pub night. Where you're doing all the quizzes and everything.
Good night, Fawn.
Good night, Thorn. Mario Tennis? Sure. Mario Tennis. Oh, it's the WarioWare game, isn't it? Or is that not the art style? Because it looks like it, right? With the characters? Or is it one of those style games like Rhythm Heaven?
I was like, I'm on the same boat with you being the Wario thing, but the main thing is that woman has cleavage.
It's true. It's not Rhythm Heaven.
Oh, this is Windjammers too.
What the heck? Damn, Windjammers. Yeah.
Windjammers goes hard.
I've heard. It's usually at fighting game tournaments for some reason. That's crazy. Only a couple more, guys. Ooh, this is crunchy AF. This is some sort of like D&D styled game or like fantasy like Diablo. I think we've had Diablo 1 and 2 already, haven't we?
We've had both Diablos.
So then the next guess would be Baldur's Gate, but I think we've had either one or two. Right?
Yeah.
We could try a Baldur's Gate at least.
Yeah, there's no harm in guessing a Baldur's Gate.
It is not Baldur's Gate.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's not rated. Whoa. Yeah, Mario Sunshine. I think we had Sunshine already, ironically. We can't use that as a guess anymore. Once it actually shows up, we can't have it as the guess.
Fallout 2.
Is it? Where is this in Fallout 2?
I don't think it is Fallout 2.
Okay, it's not Fallout.
Oh. Oh, sanitarium.
Oh, I don't think I know this one. Yeah, I don't think I know that.
I fucking hate this puzzle.
What's the new funny guess? Oh, good question.
Witcher 1. Let's go with Witcher 1.
No, I'm gonna do Resident Evil. Code Veronica. Wait, we had Code Veronica already.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3.
The original.
Yeah, the original. The original. That's a ship.
That is a ship in the ocean. And that's a helicopter in the bottom.
I have no idea. Witcher 1, maybe? It could be. You're so right for that. I definitely remember there being helicopters in The Witcher 1.
That was at the previous game.
It's true, it's true, it's true. All right, let's skip and give us another one. 95. And it looks like this. It's not a GTA, is it?
I think this is a GTA.
So let's go GTA. I think we've already had San Andreas, right? So Vice City?
Yeah, Vice City.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
I literally started typing for San Andreas. Vice City.
San Andreas 2.
I still really want to play these at some point, just so I can like fully experience them. Because I've never played any Grand Theft Auto. Ah, yes, trees.
And fog.
There is, in fact, some fog.
I think this is a game you really like.
Do I?
You've streamed it a couple of times. Had a really awesome collab. You died a
Is it
lot.
Zomboid? It is. I definitely would have gotten it here. I don't know if I've ever run into a foggy area though. I literally don't think I've ever encountered fog in all the times that I've played Zomboid.
Really?
I don't think I have. This 100%. I know exactly where this is. Yeah, I would have gotten that, would have gotten that, would have gotten that. Yeah. I couldn't have gotten it from the fog. I mean, the more I stared at the trees, the more they looked familiar, but it's like, it's hard. What the frick? It's a city in the distance.
On fire.
It's a hard one.
Oh,
Because it's crunchy. It's very crunchy. Is that a loading screen? Or it's like a zoomed in section of a background.
I think it is. I think that it's the player character looking at the distance, and they're zooming in to cut out all the HUD elements.
Sub-Zero mythology? That's insane.
Fuck it.
Left 4 Dead? I do not think it's Left 4 Dead. We'll say it to get it out of the way and go to the next. Shit, I do recognize this.
Oh, I will not say anything then, because you deserve this.
I might need to go a couple more though, but I think I know this. It's definitely not God of War, because this is like City on Fire. I'm thinking Jack 2, because it looks like the art style. It's not Jack. Tracking. What the hell is this? Is this Outlast?
It's not Outlast. It's a spin-off.
It's Whistleblower?
It's not part of the Outlast franchise.
Oh, someone said Manhunt. I'm gonna guess that that's correct. Oh, it is not. Genre FPS.
They made a Netflix show based off this.
I don't think that's helping me. I don't think I played this.
Oh.
Because I thought this was like cartoonish, like Jack, and it's not. As soon as I saw this, I was like, wait, never mind. I don't know this.
Oh, Nico said, "Oh, I think they're gonna actually shoot a guess."
Someone's gotta guess. Come on, Nico. I believe in you. Hi, Starberry. We're going to do this one and one more after this. Come on, Nico. I
Oh,
believe in
good.
you.
Don't remember the name. It's Blood Dragon Far Cry 3.
Oh, it is. I do recognize it now. I remember when this came out and everyone was laughing as to how funny the advertising was. And then people ruined it because it was like everybody started using that type of advertising and they were like, this sucks now. All right, last one.
As the means of advertising does.
I do be like that. Is this space?
The final frontier.
Is it crunchy space or is it just out of focus space?
I think this is out of focus space because again, I think it's one of those things where they're cutting off a piece of the player's perspective to hide every HUD element.
I don't think it's Mass Effect. I don't think it's Dead Space. I was thinking Prey for a second, but I don't think that's right either.
I think you should follow your gut.
Of it being Dead Space?
No,
Mass Effect? You think so?
The third guess that you made.
It's not Mass Effect. Oh, of Prey? I guess so. Yeah, I would have gotten it from this, ironically.
Fuck yeah, you did it.
I'm trying to remember where this is, but like, it's just the art felt very arcane graphics.
I'm pretty sure that area is like the section where you enter the main like plaza area, and that's like the top row of
That
lights.
makes sense. That makes sense. I was just seeing Zanny play this for the first time. I freaking love this game. This game is so good. Man, we got robbed that the studio shut down because I would have loved another Prey.
Yeah, it would have been amazing if they didn't get forced to Redfall.
Yeah, for real. All right, well, that does it for Guess the Game. I'm gonna ship it a whip. I guess I can put that there. All right, guys, I am going to go ahead and what's it called? I'm gonna go ahead and use the bathroom, grab water, and I'm gonna raid everybody over into the next waiting room, and then we're just gonna yap for a couple minutes until everybody's ready. So,
fuck yeah,
that's what we'll do.
Have fun, everybody.
Goodbye,
ass.
guys. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna raid you over into the next waiting room on YouTube. Bye bye. Well, I gotta actually do that. Hold on. Listen, I gotta. Hold on. Wait. I gotta set that up. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, now we're good. Okay, I'm gonna redirect you guys now. Shkapow! And then Shkapow! And it should just work right away.